Welcome to Hammer Wrench Renovation. This is our 2011 Toyota Camry. Today, we're putting in a new head unit for the radio. Comes with harnesses. This is direct harness to Toyota. Camera, your GPS, got your microphone here, got all these RCAs and videos here. We're going to pull out the factory head unit and put this one in. So this is the non-JBL head unit. This is the one we're going to be putting into its place. Now it's already mounted. So to get things started, let's go ahead and unscrew this here. Once that's removed, you can grab these pieces here, they pop right off. Once those are removed, you can use a panel tool, or you can just reach in and pop these up. Get this panel here out of the way. You can see it's just these clips. You don't have to worry about breaking it. Now the next thing to take off are these Phillips screws here, and that'll help remove the pocket. Now take your panel tool, pop these front clips loose. To remove the top of the console. There are some wires there if you want to take them out. This pocket should be able to slide out. There you go. Plugs on the back for the lighter and for the USB. Now once you get this cavern uncovered, you can do some car archaeology. Like there's a receipt back here. We haven't had this car very long. Let's see. This is from Raceway, Punta Gorda, Florida. It's a Florida car. Next, take your panel tool, pop out that vent. Yeah, don't pry hard on the dash. You can see it's made out of peanut butter. This should come right out. Another plug. Now that the vents are out, you can see there's a couple 10 mils here, a couple 10 mils there. That'll take out this whole unit. So if you didn't bring a bolt tray, Toyota has a nice little option for you there on the side of the console. Now those 10 mils are out. Time to remove the radio. Unplug all these cords. So the next thing I'm going to do is going to take out these screws on both sides. That way this frame here stays mounted to the HVAC controls, and the new radio will actually sit here and should use these two screws as its mount. So the stereo will not just pop off. You need to take off this black screw here, and there's a little pin that holds this notch, but you need to tilt that down, and then they separate. See, there's a little tab there, and a channel it goes into and locks it in place. So that leaves you with this. Now we'll slide the new unit in there. once you've got it in there, just rotate this back up. Now both of the holes don't line up. The one hole is right under there, but this one does, and this doesn't have as much weight as the factory unit, so one screw should hold it. So now it's all back together. One screw here, one screw there. Not as much weight, so one should do. I'll start plugging in wires. Alright, so the plugs go right into the back of the unit. There's 3 here. If I can match those 3 there. Looking here at this bundle. Is you got aux in, you got video in, video out, audio in, audio out. Got a remote wire because you're running an amp. Sub out. This here is the microphone for your radio. Sorry, microphone for your phone. Got 2 USBs. This should be your rear view camera in. Now the only things I'm not plugging in immediately is the GPS antenna and the microphone, because those need to be routed. So this dash piece here just pops up. I think I'm going to put the GPS antenna right on top of it there, and then route the wire in and under the dash and come down here to the radio. So with that panel up, you can see light right between the vents here, and that's where I'm going to feed this GPS wire back to the radio. So there we go. Now I can drop this back into place. That center panel's back installed, and you can see where the GPS is. You can also see where that panel was able to touch the dash and squish the peanut butter. Be careful. If you want to have a pristine dash, you might want to put a rag down. So the microphone's next. I found here's a good spot. You always face it forward when you talk. There's a little clip included. You can clip it down there, and it should be easy to snake back behind there into this opening. So I know there are screws here holding this up, but if you pull back on this space here a little, the gap will open. And this piece will also just fall right off, so that gives you enough room. We got the microphone. Put the little clip here on the trip reset. We don't turn it very often, but if you do turn it, it just puts the microphone. And then I ran it underneath this panel and through the hole, and it comes right inside, right there. Now for the backup camera lead, I'm going to come in right back here. You can see there's a hole, and that's the glove box. I'm going to come back through there into here. That way I can just drop the whole bundle behind the glove box and run it out. So now that I got the wire strip back, this is the trigger for the reverse. And this brown wire here, it says back, that's the backup trigger. So I'm going to connect these two, and then I'll connect this to the rear end. Let's go ahead and look at this bundle and see. CVBS N2. Video out, won't be that one. Oh, forgot it's this one over here that's by itself. That'll be the one. Alright, now that it's connected and rear video is put together, go ahead and connect the GPS and the microphone to its port. One thing to note about this specific radio, CarPlay is only supported, and also Android is also only supported on this one here. That's the number 1. There is a second one, the number 2 there, but that one, I guess, just lets you plug in something. Doesn't give you CarPlay. This one here does. So this is the one I'm going to run down there to the bottom of that cubby. All right, plugs are in. Time to plug in the radio antenna to the radio hole, and then we'll put it in the dash. So the unit is in. I'm going to give it a test before everything goes back together. So far, so good. Hopefully this is because it's its first power-up cycle that it's taking this long. Okay. Let's see. Well, that's a plus. Volume works. Lots of apps here. Okay, so it took a little time digging around on this thing here. This unit says you have to download Z-Link 5 and you have to go to the Play Store to get it. And I tried to go get it and it wasn't in there listed at all. And when I went to this menu, it's already on here. So this is what's used to get CarPlay on. So the CarPlay only works when you're hooked to Bluetooth, and there's no cord, even though that one is supposed to do it. You can do CarPlay wireless hookup. The sound is, so I've taken out the auxiliary in, and I'm just going to run that CarPlay plug through there in case it works. It could be the cord. We will see. In case you didn't know, in this box here, this little thing pops out. You can twist this circle here and get it out, or the whole thing comes out, in case you needed another access point. So if you're thinking of doing this setup with this particular unit, the install is pretty painless. The painful part is dissecting this Android unit here and figuring out how it works. As far as taking this car apart, it's not hard at all. So I've already got the CarPlay cord in here. I kept the other one buried. That one is for hooking up like mass storage USB for like watching movies or downloaded music or something like that. So I just kept it buried down there. If I need it, I know where it is. I'm going to put the car back together. I won't be doing the backup camera today, running out of light, and I will do that a different day. I've also got the Expedition backup camera to do as well. But this is the install. This unit come off of Amazon, and it was pretty cheap, less than $130. I'll leave a link to our Amazon affiliate store, and if you guys are interested, pick you one up. This will work from 07 to 2011 Camry without the JBL. It's plug and play, and it's pretty nice. The sound is very good. I was worried it would sound like it's in a coffee can, but it does not. Used the equalizer and tuned it up, and it sounds just as good as any other name brand head unit. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be loading these panels back up. We'll see you next time.